everyone, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're going to have a nourishing, loving, and restorative flow. We're going to stay on the ground and we're just going to really relax and connect. This is a prenatal flow, however, it is good for anyone, pregnant or not pregnant. If you are pregnant, please do check with your doctor before you start any type of exercise routine. If anything feels unsafe or uncomfortable when you're doing it, stop right away, listen to your body. And everyone is different, but for me, during my first trimester, I had to be very, very careful about what I did. So if you're in your first trimester, please take extra caution. Glad you're here. Let's get started. All right, we're going to start today with a nice little meditation to connect to the present moment and to your beautiful baby. Excuse me. If you have a blanket, I just think it's a little extra cozy and nice to sit on the edge of it, helping the pelvis to tilt forward, helping you to sit up taller. So let's go ahead, bring our hands to our baby. Maybe just give the baby a little hug. I can't wait to meet you. I love you so much. Go ahead. Deep inhale here. Filling up your belly, lifting your heart. And exhale. Oh, she gave me a little kick. 2 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands on your thighs, palms facing up. Connect index finger and thumb. And just deep inhales here through the nose. Sigh it out. Find 1 or 2 more breaths like that. Inhaling. One more. Inhale. Deep breaths. Inhaling through your nose. And exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. The mantra I'd like to offer today is we are as you inhale, and repeating to yourself, nourished as you exhale. Meaning you and baby are nourished. Inhaling, we are. Exhaling, nourished. Working with that for the next 10 seconds, just repeating the mantra silently to yourself. Bring one hand on top of the other over your heart. We are nourished, we are healthy, we are connected, we are ready for this birth, ready for the 4th trimester, ready to meet each other. Bow your mind to your heart, sealing that intention in, honoring this amazing, for me, life-changing practice. Thank you so much. I feel so much gratitude. Release your hands to your thighs. Welcome. So let's just go ahead and start bringing our feet, the soles of our feet together. Bound angle. Maybe you wobble your hips back a little bit. And eventually, and then also grab your blocks. A restorative practice. So have all the props. Maybe you need to pause the video, go get blocks, a bolster or a pillow, and a blanket. I'm going to use blocks stacked like this. Inhale, lift your heart forward. And exhale, fold to your edge. Maybe you adjust the height of your props. Maybe for you, I know in my 2nd trimester, staying upright felt better than folding forward. So just beginning to experiment with that. We'll be here for about a minute. This is basically my go-to pose. This and a malasana squat, which we're not going to do today in restorative class. But yeah, this feels so good for my hips, my lower back. Deep breaths here, breathing in through your nose. And letting it go. Deep breaths. Go ahead and inhale, come up. We're going to move really slowly throughout this practice. So no rush as we transition to the next move. Go ahead and take your hands to the outsides of your legs. Close your legs. In our case, bring the soles of your feet to the floor. We can't really close our legs, right? Because of baby. And we're going to inhale, knees fall to the right. Exhale. Inhale to center and exhale over to the left. Just doing a little bit of hip mobility drills here. Letting the hips open and release. Maybe you close your eyes or soften your gaze. Deep breaths here. There's no rush. Just moving at your own pace. Alright, come back to center. Let your knees fall to the right. Turn to look over your right shin. Here we are in a mermaid pose. Maybe you tuck left heel a little bit closer to your left glute. Keep the right foot flexed to protect right knee. And maybe, should have done this before, grab a block or two. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands as wide as the mat. Let your head drop towards the block. And then inhale, come up. Heart lifts, head lifts. Exhale, fold. holding here. Maybe bringing forearms to the floor, palms facing up like an offering. Keep the right foot flexed. Deep breaths. And inhale, nice work. Come up. Find a moment here before we move on. And I'll see you on the second side. So coming through center, letting the knees fall to the left, adjusting as you need to, maybe tucking right heel in, flexing your left foot. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, find that fold forward so hands go wide. Head drops towards the floor or your block. Inhale, heart lifts, head lifts. Exhale, release. Inhale. And exhale, holding this time. Palms facing up. As if you're praying, prostrating. Deep breaths. And inhale, gently make your way back up. When you come up, just find a breath here. And come back through center. Let your legs go wide, wide-legged forward fold. Again, maybe you bring your blocks in front of you. Flex your feet here. The tendency, I want to do it too, like the feet relax, toes go in. It's not good for your knees. It's not good for your hips. So keep the feet flexed. And be mindful here, we're releasing relaxin since we're getting ready for birth, that you don't overstretch. It's really easy to do that when you're pregnant. So I'm actually going to bring my feet in a little bit more just to make sure I'm not overstretching anything in my pelvic region. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, fold forward, coming to your edge. Again, maybe that's right here. Maybe I've seen pregnant women come all the way to the floor. That does not feel good on my belly, but maybe it feels good for you. So again, Svadhyaya, one of my big goals of 2023, to practice self-reflection, self-study. Notice what feels good in your body, what doesn't. And listen to your body, listen to your heart, listen to your instincts. Deep breaths. Keep your beautiful feet flexed. Thank you for carrying me all day. We don't pay enough attention to our feet, but they support us all day, every day, right? Spread all 10 toes away from one another, bringing a little bit more awareness into the feet. I don't know about you, but my feet and my ankles are swollen. One of the joys of growing a human, right? Totally worth it, in my opinion. Okay, so bring one of the blocks to the inside of your right leg, right forearm or right hand to the block. Inhale, reach left arm up and over towards the right. Deep breaths here. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. And then inhale through center. Take your other block to the inside of your left leg. Reach your right arm up and over to the left. Deep breaths. Really nice. Just feeling totally at ease here. Or maybe not. Maybe this is a lot. You know, opening the side bodies can be a very vulnerable feeling. If you don't stretch the side bodies a lot, it can, you know, make you tighten your breath. So try to breathe into that. Inhaling. And exhale. Come back to center. Nice work. Go ahead and move your blocks out of the way. Bring your legs together. Let's come through bound angle Baddha Konasana again. Just sit up tall and just like flutter the knees like a butterfly here. Just releasing the hips. Deep breaths. Maybe bring your hands over your heart or one hand to your belly. Eventually finding stillness. Woo! I'm getting zenned out. Okay, let's find a nice heart opener here. So go ahead, come to kneel on your blanket. Toes can be tucked or untucked. So we're gonna find a variation of camel pose, Ustrasana. So just a safe little back bend here, opening all 7 chakras up. Bring hands to imaginary pockets on your glutes. Inhale, just think about letting your pelvis come forward. And we want our femur to stay in one straight line, so hips over knees. And then from there, just let your head, your gaze lift towards the sky. Maybe head drops back. Deep breaths. To come out, listen carefully because we want to protect the neck. Untuck your toes. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Bring your hands to your head and gently lift your head back up. From here, bring hands to the tops of your thighs, palms facing up. And then bring your knees wide, big toes to touch. Child's pose, getting a nice counter to that. Oh, I love that pose so much. It always leaves me feeling a bit euphoric. Deep breaths here. Maybe you take one cheek. I always find that feels nice to your hands. And then go ahead and take the other cheek. And inhale, come on up. Slowly moving here. Let's set up for a Shavasana. So get your blocks, one at the highest setting, one at the lower setting. If you don't have blocks, just stack your pillows up on top of one another. Take your bolster or your pillows, if you have blocks, over your support. Go ahead and come to sit in front of your support and stay here for as long as you can. Soles of your feet come together. Grab opposite forearms up overhead. Close your eyes. Let's find 3 audible exhales together. So inhale. 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 Let it go. So like I said right before we came into this pose, stay here for as long as you can. The longer, the better. Just letting your body integrate all the work we did. Letting your heart open, your hips open. You can always extend your legs out in front of you if you grow tired of bound angle. I like bound angle though, so I'm just gonna hold it for a few more moments. We'll close out here, my dear, beautiful friend. Bring hands to heart center. Thank you so much for showing up today. Take one hand to your sweet, lovely little baby. One hand over your heart. Feeling nourished, protected, healthy, and ready for this birth. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.